Now, like I said, some females you can't even wave at if you know them, and then wave back. They pretend not to see you. No. Why y'all do that? What's wrong with you there? Oh, no. We're supposed to be just friends, but you're acting weird about it. Yeah, you are. Like Justine, like I said, I don't know what the hell's going on with her. Never did, never did. But that's what I mean when I say I'm making something up. I don't know what the hell's going on. And it ain't me. She was acting like she even wanted to be around because I'm just eating my food at the restaurant, right? That's all I'm trying to do at the time. And, by the time Tim hired me, again, she's acting weird about it. And I don't know what's going on or why she's acting so weird, right? And it's not like I don't know she has a boyfriend. She ain't got to tell me she's pretty enough to have a boyfriend. But if you're my friend and I just wave at you, don't pretend you don't see me in the car. When you do, I know you do. I know you do. I see you and you can see me. Unless you got eye trouble or going legally blind. And that's the point. That's the point. I have vision problems in one eye if the officer would have stuck around and really listened to what I was trying to say, right? But see, again, he's more concerned with the bus driver. And of course, the bus driver's going to blame me. She's not going to tell him there's two cars also turning in front of me, which would also block my view of seeing her. But I stopped because my light turned yellow and we're in bumper to bumper traffic and I'm trying to go to right of way, right? Not just to a bus possibly trying to hit me, which is how I would see it. She was trying to hit me by swerving out the way of the two cars, right? See, that's a different perspective. It's like the other time, I think, a similar weird accident happened. The people were trying to turn into a motel. But they weren't familiar with Port Wentworth and they were in the straight lane, not the turning lane, in front of the pilot. And I was trying to tell them about that, right? They weren't in the straight lane. But if you're mentally ill, they're not going to understand what you're saying. They don't want to. It's like we're finding a cigarette butt in your house and you don't smoke, right? They're not going to understand that. Well, they're going to think, well, we must have carried it in, but how? I know. Unless you got something sticky on your shoes, and it would still kind of be there and you would know that. Someone was in your house, right? You don't smoke, right? But they're using your disability to get away with it. And you're letting them, because I can't tell you. And like a woman being sought or a man being sought, right? I can't do nothing about it. And you won't do nothing about it. You won't even believe me. It's like a woman, even, um, what's her name? Uh, but you don't think it happens to men, and they're less likely to report it. Dear. Yeah. It's easier if you're a female to report it than a male. And even they have difficulties sometimes. Like on SVU yesterday, there was this producer who was using drugs with his girls, right? Who were auditioning for him and was raping them, right? Now, I never touched my stepdaughter, but I could have done something weird around her, right? I'm guessing. The only one who would actually know would be Daphne because she's right there, right? I guess, right? I don't know, right? Unless it's Sal, right? Who knows? Because again, I'm making it up because I'm a male with my stepdaughter, right? I'm trying to see if it would bother him if I had to do certain things with the daughter, which could mean he coached her to do it with me, right? See, I would think that anyway if she'd done weird behavior like coming there to me anyway. And that's the first thing you're going to think, right? Is she being coached, right? Now, Daphne, I believe, would escort her daughter back and forth to the bathroom just to make sure I don't wake up while she's in there, right? Or be by the door so she could, jump out and say, I'm here, Shane, don't worry about it. Don't you? Don't you? Unless she was fully asleep and the child knew it and then came in there to meet. Right? That's coach behavior. No. No, it's not. A man, okay, for what I'm telling you, is the only one who would know that. Not a female. Not a female. See, a female knows, if she's a female, the child's gonna feel more comfortable around her because the grandma anyway raises her, right? The male has that weird, right? For her to interact with me, and I'm giving them what's called a bone, right? To pick. I'm telling you, I might have licked her one time, right? Or I might have undressed in front of her. What business is that of yours if I'm her stepdad? Right? I'm not doing it for sexual purposes. I'll only do it to take a shower or bath with her. Probably a shower, let's be honest, right? But again, it's not normal, okay, for you to agree with everything I'm saying without me knowing who you are. And Daphne, if she saw something, ain't gonna hide it. So that's what I mean. She's gonna go to the police. Maybe even if she said grandma, but again, I don't know. I don't know everything, right? You're not proving that. No. All you're proving is, again, I'm trying to act normal even though other people I know are acting weird and like they don't even know me. Sometimes, right? That's weird. I don't have to use her name. She knows who she is. They know who they are when they ignore me and act like I don't exist, and I'm trying to do the same back to them. So at least wave once to see if you're gonna do something normal. Like wave back. It still don't mean anything if you just wave. It's not rocket science. Just waving at first. But you don't want to encourage me. Like anything I do has to do with you unless someone's telling you it has to do with you, which ain't me. That could be a jealous husband. I don't know. But I ain't telling you a damn thing. Your jealous husband is. And there's probably a reason he's jealous. You're not really doing anything with him because you probably want to go home or something and he won't quite divorce you yet. I don't know. I'm guessing, right? After that. But I know when something ain't right and you're acting weird all of a sudden. Won't even say hi to me like you're supposed to as a greeter. You're acting weird then. And there's no reason for it. I don't go to the store just because you work there. It's the local store. In fact, I can walk there and go home. And when I go there, it's for business purposes. If you're bothered by me. But you can't duck and pretend I don't exist either. That's crazy too, right? That's also going overboard. Even if I like you as a friend, it won't progress unless you say something and plan on divorcing your husband and he won't let you divorce him or something. And again, that's between me and you, not me and him. I'm not saying that's happening. I'm not saying you're not happily married to him either. I don't know. But I'm not asking you because it's not my business today, right? All you got to do is tell me you're married and I'm going to treat you as a friend, right? Right? Boyfriend, fiance, that's up to you, right? But a boyfriend ain't a fiance. And a fiance ain't a husband, though you could have sex with either or, right? And see, I wouldn't even think Justine was a virgin because she went to prom with her boyfriend. And she's 19 when she's working with him. Right? That was back in 2015, though. She's not anymore, but I'm not after her either still. Oh, no. It's the whole point. Oh, no. Because she's making it about her when I don't even know her, right? But I'm wondering who's telling her it's about her when I'm just eating at the restaurant. Is it Tim? There again, too. Is he pushing her into his arms? Is he trying to fuck her? See what I mean? Maybe he don't think he can get her pregnant either, wants a piece of that. She wouldn't admit that either, though. He's her uncle by marriage. It's adultery. She's the one really breaking the law then, ain't she? I don't know. Not me. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to eat there, right? And she won't listen. She's a stubborn bitch to me. And she don't know the difference between a made-up story and reality. And that's the point about being schizophrenic. You make up a story because you don't know what the fuck somebody's saying about you, right? And they're acting weird around you, not you them. You're just trying to be a customer. Now, who told you I liked you at all when I didn't say a word? Who told you that, Tim? One of the girls cooking for him? Who told you that? Because it wasn't me. No, you. I never said I liked you that way. I never tried to be more than a customer or a friend to you. Same with any woman at first. Do I try to get to know you as a friend? Yeah. As a friend! Crazy? But who's telling you that? Is it another woman? That I would understand. It could be a jealous ex then. But they're driving us both crazy. Do you understand what that means? That's sabotage of a friendship that should have remained a friendship. But you wouldn't allow it. And I don't know crazy either. In fact, that's why I went out the Navy the way I went out. They don't know crazy either or Satan. They pretend to. They get a PhD in psychology or psychiatry and act like they know everything about you when they don't. And jump to the wrong conclusion, probably because of my shipmates, right? Which there ain't nothing I can do about them if they did all that, right? But if you believe their lie over my truth, they're more than quid pro quo me. They're sabotaging my sex relationship with women. And I don't know what the hell they told Sheena, but I know it fucked her up. Real quick. She's not even writing me after I start handwriting her, right? And I only tell her normal things you would talk about to a girl you had sex with under a tree and had a 3-day relationship with. And was wanting to be her husband. Not something crazy, unless it's, like I said, the two witness thing that freaked her out. I can't say. No. Like the two witnesses can't marry. Well, who do you think the candlesticks are? 2 + 2 = what? 4. 4. Ain't the candlesticks the church? It ain't the church associated with a woman anyway? And the angel a man? So that's still what? Male and female. Or what in Christ Jesus? One. You're not listening, church! You're failing the image of Christ. You're replacing it with the image of a man who is no God. But a man, a creature even. Can you maintain all 3 forms like Jesus? And there are 3 different forms. Androgynous, male, and female. There is a trinity, by the way, and 3 different forms which Christ can metamorph into. You can't. You can't. Satan has defiled you to God. Even if Jesus was with the woman at the well and 7 others, he can still metamorph. You understand? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Even after the cross, he morphed because they couldn't quite recognize him. Until he finished the meal with them and broke the bread. That took a while. He also explained everything about him in the prophets to them too. First. Then Peter, he saw Peter, and then, right. The 10, right. And then the 11 in John, right. Now, they tell it in different details because it's different writers, I guess, right. And Matthew ends with the ascension into heaven, right? Luke ends with them again, right? Being told to wait in Jerusalem until they receive the Holy Ghost, right? That's 2 days later, by the way. 10 days of tribulation, whatever that means. I don't know. Where John might be got that. Plus, there's 10 days in the Egyptian calendar, not 7 and not 4 weeks either. It's almost 4.5 weeks. Sometimes 5, sometimes 5. Depends. But the Egyptian calendar is 30 days, by the way. 10, 10, and 10. It's 3 weeks. 3 weeks, too. Bet you don't know that. Bet you don't know that. It's also the prophetic calendar, which is 30 days, too. You think? You think you're missing something there? You are. Info. Need to know info. And you don't want to know. You don't want to know. I want to know what you're feeling. 'Cause there are some things you can't hide. I want to know what you're feeling. Tell me what's on your mind. Because I don't know. I don't know. But if I wave at you, you want to wave back. Don't tell me you didn't see me. You're acting weird. So, something's wrong with you, too. Not me for waving. I'm a friend of yours. And even with a coroner mask, I recognize you. Don't pretend you didn't recognize me because I was taking mine off in the car. I ain't gonna run over there and get you. Or are you crazy? Crazy is as crazy does. When someone you know waves at you, a normal person waves back. Mimi. I know that. I know.